Good evening, welcome to MNF on TSRs. Tonight we got Dandy out in the AFC West. We got the undefeated Raiders. We got the LA Chargers 2-1. A win for the Chargers here would move them into first place in the AFC West. Raiders would love to get this window and be two ahead of the defending AFC champs. For the Chargers' second appearance here on TSR, they lost 2 weeks ago to the Cowboys in a tooth and nail battle. Cowboys winning 20-17, getting their first win on TSR. Raiders 1-2, lost both games last year. In fact, 1 year ago today was their debut here. They played the Buffalo Bills, and that was the only match to date that I've called that wasn't game of the week, because the original game of the week got moved to Monday night, the next night, which I did call Patriots and Chiefs. So I called Bills Raiders. I thought it was still a good game. Kind of like this. Bills were 3-0. Raiders were 2-1. So that's why I decided, hey, I'll call it. But lost that game. They lost to the Chiefs on SNF last year. They did win on opening night against the Ravens 33-27. And Raven fans can't say, don't call our games anymore, because they won the following week against the Chiefs, the former kings of TSR. But right now, there's several of them. I think Georgia Bulldogs now can go to that list because they won last week and they go to 2-0. They really should be 2-1, but they lucked out because my audio input was not turned on, so they lucked out because they would have lost to Florida. Let me see. Let me recap. So we'll goes San Diego Padres, Alabama Crimson Tide football, Georgia football now, Virginia, Maryland. Well, no, they're only one of those. Okay. So Padres, Alabama football, Georgia football, New Orleans Saints, Vegas Golden Knights, and Houston Roughnecks when the XFL comes back. Our kings of TSR right now. Kickoff just 3 minutes away. I was a little bit after 8. I was going to go on about round 8, but I was finishing up watching Chisel Adonis' live reaction to Nick Folk's missed field goal. It's a real shame I missed last night's game. I was out till close to 10 o'clock. By the time I got home, I was just too exhausted. I was just like, they can go without me. A good game. Hopefully this game will be just as good, if not better. And chances are next weekend, probably not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to be busy, so we'll probably once again come down to the MNF game, Colts and Ravens. And I want to hear it, Baltimore. I don't want to hear it. They beat the Chiefs. I can call your team now. Yes, I know your only loss came when the game I called, but you also won, so I don't want to hear it. It's like, there have been a lot of good MNF games. At least hopefully on the schedule. Let's see, 2 weeks from now. Bills Titans, that should be a good one. So right now, unless you're watching hockey preseason, this is the matchup that everybody's going to be watching. MLB's off tonight. I plan to call at least one of the wild card games, leading towards the AL wild card between the Yankees and Red Sox. That should be a good matchup. Yankees, former kings of TSR, until they lost to the Red Sox back in June. You get the Red Sox. Only loss on TSR came against the Yankees. Going to be kicking off in just a moment. A lot going on in the NFL yesterday. Steelers falling to 1-3. Well, I mean, this loss was expected. They were going into Lambeau Field to face Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, who, ever since that humiliation on opening day, they've bounced back nicely. They've won 3 straight. Bills, same deal. Lost to the Steelers on opening day. They've bounced back nicely. They've won 3 in convincing fashion, I may add. Outscored 2 of their 3 games were shutouts. I think they outscored them. Let's see, 3. 118-14. Now, granted, it was against the Dolphins and Texans and the football team, but still, I think that loss to the Steelers woke them up like, whoa, wait, we might want to take our opponents more seriously. Oh. Well, we were ready for kickoff, but now they're in a... How are they in a weather delay? They were indoors. What's going on here? What's this shenanigans? I mean, unless they lost... It doesn't look like they lost power. What is... Lightning delay? Well, that's going to put a damper on things. Let's see. Inglewood, California. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at the radar. Right now, yeah. Heavy rain coming through. So, hopefully it won't be too long. Because I'm looking at the radar right now. This will be 8:45. It should start moving out. And by 9 o'clock, they should be good to go. Well, if they're in a weather delay, let's recap yesterday's action. See what I missed.
So they did just announce in the stadium it's going to be 5:55 Pacific time, 8:55 Eastern time now for kick. So players will be able to come out, toss the ball.
Okay, so I won't be going officially on the air until 9 o'clock, basically. So, gonna be a late night. Let's see what we got. Anyway, let's go back. So we got Thursday Night Football. Bengals defeating the Jaguars 24-21 for the Jaguars. That's now 19 straight losses. Longest streak since the Lions 2007 to 2009. Yep, that tied it. So if they lose next week, that's now going to be their longest. That's going to be the longest losing streak since 1976, when the Bucs lost their first 26 games. The Sunday action, the football team defeating the Falcons 34-30 for the football team. First win in Atlanta since 2003. They had lost 6 straight. In fact, first win overall against Atlanta since 2003. Lost 6 straight meetings. The Jets picking up a big win as they defeat the Titans 27-24. The Jets' first win following a shutout loss in 2010, Week 9 2010. They got shut out by the eventual champion Green Bay Packers, and then bounced back to win in overtime against Detroit. Speaking of Detroit, Bears defeating the Lions 24-14. Matt Nagy improving to 6-1 against Detroit. Lions fall to 0-4. Yeah, that kneecap biting mentality is not working. Colts picking up a win in Miami as they win 27-17 for Carson Wentz, his first win as a starter since last year in Week 8. Bills shut out the Texans 40-0 for the Bills, second largest shutout victory in franchise history. Browns defeat the Vikings 14-7. Browns 3-1 in 2 straight seasons for the first time since 1993 to 1995. Cowboys and the Panthers, their first loss of the season, 36-28. The Cowboys, they're 10-3 all-time against the Panthers in the regular season. Chiefs defeating the Eagles 42-30 for Mahomes, fourth quarterback in the Super Bowl era with 3 touchdown passes each of his first 4 games. Giants upsetting the Saints 27-21 thanks to Saquon Barkley's 6-yard touchdown run in overtime. Cardinals remaining unbeaten as they defeat the Rams 37-20. For the Cardinals, 30-plus points and 400-plus total yards in each game this season. Maybe I made a mistake selling them. Seahawks 28, my Niners 21 as Russell Wilson joined Peyton Manning as only QBs with 100-plus wins in first 10 seasons. Ravens defeat the Broncos 23-7. That's their first regular season road win in Denver since 2001. In fact, that was the only other time they won in Denver in the regular season. As I mentioned with the Steelers, they fell to 1-3. Packers defeating them 27-17. That's the Packers' first regular season win against the Steelers since Christmas Eve 1995, which helped them claim the NFC Central. If they could thank Yancey Thigpen for that, as he dropped what would have been the game-winning touchdown at Lambeau. And then last night, the Patriots falling 1917 as Tom Brady defeats all 32 NFL teams. As for the Patriots, they've lost each of their first 3 home games for the first time since 1993. You had to go back to when Belichick was coaching the Cleveland Browns. Tom Brady was in high school. I don't think I was 5 years old just yet. I turned 5 that year. Yankees suck once a damn lightning delay. Yeah, I don't know what, especially because they're indoors. I don't understand it, but it's whatever. I guess we'll also look at what happened in the MLB yesterday. That AL wildcard race was crazy. I mean, crazy. All right, so this is going to be the new MLB on TSR soundtrack. Once I can get it up. All right. So this is what the MLB playoff picture looks like. We'll start off with the wild card games. AL wild card, we got the Yankees and the Red Sox. The Yankees winning in a walk-off fashion yesterday, 1-0 over the Rays to clinch their spot. And then the Red Sox rallying in D.C. to defeat the Nationals 7-5. And it was a good thing both of them won. Toronto won, but they were edged out by one loss. Had the Red Sox not come back, we would have had a one-game playoff tonight that I might have called instead. In the NL wildcard, we have the Cardinals against the defending champion Dodgers. As the Dodgers, for the first time since 2012, failed to win the NL West. Speaking of the NL West champion is the San Francisco Giants. And they'll await the winner of the wild card. Out in the East, the Braves take the NL East for the fourth straight year. This was after an 0-5 start. Meanwhile, in the NL Central, the Brewers take the crown for the first time since 2018. Over in the AL, top seeded Tampa Bay Rays, defending AL champs. They'll await either the Yankees or Red Sox. In the AL Central, the Chicago White Sox, for the first time since 2008, crowned AL Central champs, and it wasn't even close. And then out in the AL West, and everyone outside Houston, cover your ears. Astros take the AL West, and they'll take on the White Sox. And yes, I will try to get as much postseason action as I can. Of course, they'll be going up against NFL and the NHL coming back next week. You can catch MLB postseason action here on your home for the MLB. Next week, the NHL. If I were to call action, I would be calling Wednesday night, October 13th, the game against the Rangers and Capitals. As you can see, I got my Cap shirt on, but I will not be wearing it during my telecast because I've learned not to be playing favorites. Well, it's strange. I talk about New York, Washington, and I got a Capitals shirt on my New York Guardians hat, which would upset a lot of Capital fans because a lot of them are DC Defender fans. But no, I'd be calling the Rangers Capitals the official debut of the NHL on TNT. I did watch the preseason game last week between the Flyers and the Bruins, and I have to say I was all in with Turner after that. I was all in on them when they got the rights back in April. It's like, you know what? I'll give them a chance. Something new. I was still upset Fox didn't make a run for it. I really thought this time around they had a great chance to do it because people were getting sick of NBC, most notably Pierre McGuire. I didn't think ESPN had a lot of interest. I thought they were too invested in the MLB, the NFL, the NBA, and college sports. I thought they're just going to bury the NHL just like they did in the early 2000s. And somehow Bettman decided, I'll give Disney another chance. We'll see if they've learned from their mistakes. But when I saw that Turner got the NHL, I was like, this is really interesting. And then after what I saw Thursday, I'm like, sign me up. This is what we got to look forward to for the next 7 years. I'm all in. I know a lot of people say, it was pretty much a carbon copy of the NHL, NBC. Yeah, true. They did get Kenny Albert, Eddie Olszak, the number one team from last year. And then, they moved Keith Jones out of the studio to the ice level. They absorbed Brendan Burke, who was, I believe, the San Jose Sharks local announcer. I know he did PLL on NBC. as I called here on TSR. They also brought Darren Pang, who was with NBC. I don't know if he was there the whole time or he left sometime, but I know early on in NBC he was there. And they also brought Liam McHugh over, which I'm not going to lie, was a surprise, but I guess with Mike Tirico taking over studio duties in all their sports, they didn't need him. Jake Savage-Bro in the building. Oh, man, your Steelers took a beating yesterday. What? I mean, Big Ben and Mike Tomlin, I mean, how much longer do you think they're going to ride it out in Pittsburgh? But, good news. You got the Penguins to look forward to next week. I also heard about Wayne Gretzky being part of Turner, and that's going to be interesting to see. I think I read somewhere he credited Charles Barkley, of all people, for the reason he joined Turner Sports. So. But yeah, I mean, I got a call early, so either next week or the week after, because if I don't, I'm not going to really get a chance to do it until the Winter Classic on New Year's Day, because TNT's only doing late night games. And I don't know what ESPN is going to do, because Tuesday nights I'm usually out. I might be able to do some ESPN games if I got availability, because I can't do ESPN Plus. I don't have ESPN Plus, and that is also what pissed me off about Disney getting, is that most of their games are going to be on ESPN Plus, and that's really going to hurt my opportunities of trying to call the NHL here. So it's either on a streaming service or it's late night the rest of the way. I don't know when they're going to announce the time for the Winter Classic. Like after New Year's, I might have a chance a little bit more, because TNT's doing double headers. And then Thursday night hockey. I got to find out what night BattleBots is on. I think that usually comes on Thursday night, so it could be going head-to-head against that. I missed Goodell. I was too busy rambling about hockey. Well, good I missed them, though. They're showing highlights of Brady's return. Nick Folk doinking it off the upright, and Chisel to Dice losing it. Buccaneers now 3-1. So, slated to get back at 5:55 West Coast, so 8:55 here on the East Coast. So about 22 minutes from now. Yeah, I know the Bucs would have lost if the Pats didn't miss that field goal. Nick Folk. Oh my gosh, Nick. Seriously, go search Chisel to Dawes Nick Folk, and you'll understand why I said all that. All right. Looks like Raiders starting to take the field. So probably going to warm up and then ready to roll. So in the end, it should be a 40-minute weather delay. Shouldn't be a big deal. Players warming up now. And just for the hell of it, let's go over hockey scores. And also put up the new NHL on TSR theme. Yeah, I'm trying to divert from this one track that I used for all the sport broadcasts so far. All right, let's go over hockey scores in the preseason. End of 2, Devils leading my Capitals 2-1. Yeah, go ahead, King Savage. We're making jokes. 18 minutes ago in the second period, Bruins Flyers tied at 1. After 2 in Buffalo, it's Blue Jackets 5. Sabres 1. Also, through 2 periods in Ottawa, it's tied at 1 between the Maple Leafs and Senators. In the second period right now, Blackhawks leading the Red Wings 3-1. Near the end of the first period in Minnesota, no score between the Wild and Avalanche. Set to get underway in just under half an hour. The Battle of Alberta. Flames and the Oilers. At 10 o'clock, Ducks and Sharks. Oh, you can now make it 2-1 Flyer. No, that's not right. Somebody scored. Oh, yeah, I am ready for baseball postseason. In fact, I'm going to try to call at least one of the wild card games. I'm aiming for the AL. So that'd probably be more interesting. I feel like Dodgers and Cardinals, that could get ugly. But never know. Cardinals did catch fire late in the season. And hence how they got the wild card. But they ended on a 2-game losing streak. But I think that by that point, they didn't have much to play for, so why risk? Rays Giants World Series. I realistically could see that. In fact, that's what I'm hoping for. White Sox and Giants, my AL team, my NL team going. But I realistically, I can see Rays and Giants. But yeah, the Cardinals. We all practically declared them dead. What, back in July? And next thing you know, went on that winning streak, that insane winning streak that started just after Labor Day. Oh, no. It was the weekend after Labor Day. That home set with Cincinnati, and next thing you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they went on a 17-game winning streak. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, Dodgers. I'm hoping it's not Dodgers Astros. I could live with the Yankees, but they're not my first choice. If I gotta call Dodgers Astros, so be it. Game scheduled at 8:50. So they trimmed the delay down 5 minutes. Good for them. Derek Carr 5-2 and 7 career starts on Monday Night Football. Interesting. Raiders 4-1 last 5 divisional road games. They did make a clean sweep, 3-0 on the road in the division last year, even in Kansas City. Like they were the only team in the regular season to defeat Patrick Mahomes. In case you're wondering, the Chargers won, but it was Chad Henne, their backup. Because by that point, the Chiefs had nothing to play for. I'll have to say, Chargers last year, although at one point they were 3-9, you probably think they were a god-awful team. You really crawl down the rabbit hole. They really were a competitive team, contrary to what their record showed. In fact, they had so many close losses. Let's go recap. I mean, they pushed Kansas City. They made Kansas City sweat. Had to earn in overtime. If that hook and ladder play had worked against the Panthers, they would have won that game. They would have been 3-0. Of course, you could swing the door the other way. Let's say Bengals kicker, I think it was Randy Bullock, hit that game-tying field goal, and the Bengals had took it in overtime. It would be 2-1. But let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just stick with the close losses. Let's see. Tampa Bay had to fight to earn that win. So, I mean, that's 3. If Bagley had hit the field goal at the end of regulation, they could have gotten that. I mean, that's 4. They hadn't allowed Denver to get that touchdown on the final play. That's 5. If Donald Parham had held on to the ball on the final play against the Raiders last time they were in SoFi Stadium, and that's right there. That's 6 wins. Miami, I mean, it was an 8-point loss. I don't know if Herbert threw an interception on the final play. I mean, that was a close loss. 7. I mean, that's 7 losses that could have been turned into wins. They could have very easily been 14-2. Of course, swing some of these wins. Of course, there's 5 wins that could have been swung to losses, but that still would have been 9-7, which wouldn't have been good enough for the playoffs, but it would have made it interesting. So, yeah, they were a competitive team last year, contrary to their record. I think they're trying to carry it over to this season. They beat 2 division winners last year in the football team and the Chiefs. And had an interesting matchup against Dallas. In fact, if it wasn't for penalties wiping out 2 of their touchdowns, it would have been an easy win for the Chargers. And then for the Raiders, they fell apart in the second half of this. After that Sunday night game against the Chiefs, everything just fell apart for them. I think the one that really was the backbreaker was losing to the not just losing, but getting embarrassed by the Falcons. I think that was the backbreaker. They had to sweat it out against the Jets. In fact, if the Jets hadn't been careless on the final play of the game, they hold on and get their first win of the season. But they decided to bring the house, I think, on the final play, and that led to the Raiders getting a touchdown. And then 3 consecutive home losses ended their hopes of the postseason. Really, I think you probably could say the Charger loss was the one that broke their back because they had 7 losses. And I think from there, considering how competitive the AFC was last year, that pretty much was the one that broke their back. And then the official elimination came when the Dolphins beat them 26-25 on the last-second field goal. So score got me. We never had a 26-25 final before until that. All right, so we ready to roll now? The Chargers. And now go Chargers, go! Against the Just Win Baby Raiders. It's 2 of the 3 Raider games I've called have been thrillers. At the Sunday night game against the Chiefs last year, that was a shootout. And that whole Sunday was epic. I mean, even though I lost the first half of the Titans-Ravens because I had audio issues, the second half was when it got interesting, calling the Henry walk-off. And then the Packers-Colts shootout, and then the Chiefs and Raiders shootout. I mean, that was an overall epic Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be doing many triple headers. I don't know if my laptop could handle it. I don't know if my voice could handle it, depending on how good the games were. But we'll see. Sunday's right, and I got the right slate of games airing in my area. Maybe I'll make it happen. Just hoping that this game is better than the college football call it this weekend. Can we just pretend that, I know my stream from Friday night is probably still up, can we just pretend that I never called that game between Iowa and Maryland? That game was ugly. I mean, for me to voluntarily say, I'm done, I'm signing off before the game's over, that tells you something. Usually, when my stream drops, it's because I'm having technical issues, but this one time around, I was just like, yeah, this game's over. That game was just flat out ugly. Just ugly. Iowa won that game 50. The Arkansas-Georgia game wasn't any better. I mean, that was College Game Day was there. How can you go wrong when College Game Day is at your house? That's like the marquee matchup of the day. How could you go wrong with it? Well, Arkansas just flat out didn't show up. The only reason that game was better because at least Georgia made a shutout, so that's something. That Iowa-Maryland game, yeah. Oh. It was so bad. I was bashing Maryland. And I never bashed. I'm trying to have integrity. But Maryland was just doing so bad, I just had to bash them. All right, anyway, Daniel Carlson about to kick it off for the Raiders. Kicking it back to number 35 of the Chargers. And we're underway. And no return for Roundtree. As we get our first look at Justin Herbert. So in the end, we only lost 35 minutes. That's not too bad. Could have been worse. In fact, the only reason Vegas' hockey team... Oh, forgot that. I'll hold that thought for just a second. Herbert in the shotgun. Empty backfield. And it looks like somebody moved early, but they play on anyways. Pass is complete. And that's the Keenan Allen for a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5. But no, the only reason Vegas' hockey team is still undefeated on TSR is because the outdoor game against Colorado went into a delay. It's 2nd and 5. Call is to Eckler, left side. Eckler getting the first down. Around the 40-yard line, so it's going to move the chains. And now, because of the unseasonably warm temperatures, that game had to go into a weather delay. That didn't start back up until midnight Eastern time, so I couldn't call it. And it looks like a false start up for the Chargers. Because otherwise, Colorado won that game. Vegas would be 2-1 on TSR. But because the game went into delay after the first period and they didn't start back up till midnight, and I was not going to get back on the air that late. I was foolish for doing that for PLL, but Herbert in shotgun looking, fires, passes, caught. Close to the original line of scrimmage, that's Allen. Of course, PLL wasn't also in a 7-8 hour weather delay. Oh, 2nd and 11. Herbert in the shotgun, and looks like the Raiders were about to make a jailbreak. Crosby saying it's on the offense. Nope. It is going. The Chargers getting 5 yards back. Yeah. Oh, get this. It was a lightning delay. Yeah, a game that's played indoors delayed because of lightning. I guess because of potential power outages. And Herbert dropping back. Looking, fires, passes, caught! Up to about the 36-yard line, number 87. That is... What's going on here? Oh, Jared Cook. Yeah, it was lightning. And end around and end up losing a yard as number 15, that is Jalen Guyton, trying to reverse. It goes nowhere. 87. And Herbert handoff. This is Eckler. Eckler! Down to the 20-yard line. But that's good enough to move the chains. Eckler was one broken tackle away from making it a 6-0 ball game. Now he's coming out. Looks like he's a little bit gimpy there. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. Up to the 15. And that's to number 22. That is Justin Jackson. Eckler's got to go onto the... I'm guessing it's supposed to be the medical tent, but it's not up. I don't know what they're calling it. 2nd and 3. Herbert behind center. And handoff. This is Jackson left side. Jackson trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He cannot. I think he's going to end up losing a yard. Send up 3rd and 4. It's coming up on the 10-minute mark of the opening quarter. The opening drive of the game. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Jackson. He's got the first down up to about the 7-yard line. We'll set up 1st and goal. Herbert behind center on 1st and goal. Hand off to Jackson. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. It's the Raiders' red zone defense, 4 opponent drives, and all 4 of them ended in touchdowns. Good. Defense coordinator Gus Bradley, as we all remember, his former Jaguar coach. 2nd and goal. Herbert in the shotgun. Handoff at the 5-yard line, and that's number 35, Roundtree, Larry Roundtree. So 3rd. Looks like they're going to call it the 4-yard line. Herbert in his shotgun, now an empty backfield. Drops, looking, fires, and it's a touchdown! And that is the number 89. Donald Parham Jr. This time, this touchdown will count as the Chargers draw first blood. Oh, extra point hadn't been made yet. And snap, kick, up, and good. 8:01 to go in the opening quarter. Chargers draw first blood. It's Chargers 7, Raiders nothing here on your home for the NFL. Back at Inglewood, where the Chargers take a 7-0 lead on the 4-yard touchdown pass from Herbert to Parham. It's worth waiting 35 minutes for in the lightning delay. Chargers drawing first blood. Parham this time around makes the catch last year on the final play. Thought he caught the winning touchdown for the Chargers, but had the ball come out and ended up being an incomplete pass, and the Raiders prevailed. And this looks returnable. Up to the 15-20. Here we go. Left side. Up to about the 30-yard line. And I didn't see who got the return there. And now we get our first look at Derek Carr tonight. 401 yards passing per game, leading the NFL. And he's behind center on 1st and 10. And handoff up the middle. In a couple of the return, by the way, was by Peyton Barber. And it looks like that's Josh Jacobs getting the couple on the play. As Carr goes into the shotgun. Handoff, this is Jacobs, and Jacobs is going to be swarmed. Didn't look like he got anything on that one. They're caught 3rd and 7. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Fires, pass is dropped! But it was going to be short of the first down anyway. It was Renfro. And the Raiders go 3 and out. Even if Renfro caught it, he was going to be short. Raiders 0 points on opening drives in the last 10 games. As they're going to punt this one away. It's returnable. Getting up to the 20. Up the 23-yard line. I think that I saw was 84. That is KJ Hill. Chargers take it over. They hold a 7-0 lead here on your home for the NFL. Back in Inglewood, Chargers take it over, forcing a Raider 3 and out. So, lengthy drive and then quick 3 and out. Raiders defense has to go back to work. Herbert behind center, play action, looking, fires, passes, incomplete. It was at 24, by the way, not 23. That's up 2nd and 10. So, 4th Raider game. I'm calling this the first time I've called the Raiders on the road. Previous 3 have been at home. With 2 of the 3 in prime time. It's actually the 3rd time I'm calling the Raiders in prime time as well. Right, Herbert in the shotgun. No, excuse me, he's behind center. And calls to Eckler. Plowing it up the middle for about 5 on the play. We'll set up 3rd and 5. And flags fly as the Raiders will take a timeout. With 5:42 to go in the opening quarter. Third and 5 upcoming. Mike Williams 6'4", Keenan Allen 6'2", average height of NFL defensive backs under 6 foot. Herbert now in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Drops back, looking. And a pass was knocked down. Judging by the look of it, it was number 92. I gotta get that organized. 92, that is Solomon Thomas. Our first round pick by the 49ers in 27. Yeah, I think 2017. Ty Long set the punt away, just got it off! The Renfro, let's see. And there's a flag down. The punter was hit, and it was only 4th and 5. So this could give the Chargers a first down. Regardless if it was running into or roughing. Or did they pick up the flag? Well, good job for picking up the flag because he did not make contact with them. Punter tried to sell running into or roughing the kicker, and it's no go. Raiders take over when we get back on your home for the NFL. Raiders taking over after they forced the Chargers to go 3 and out. And managed to dodge a running into the kicker penalty that would have extended the Charger drive. As Ty Long tried to sell it, he could not. Carr behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Tried for Renfro. Could not haul it in. Justin Herbert's dream was to play professional football. Going to live in Los Angeles. And wouldn't you know it? That's where he was. Interesting quirk. I think Colin Kaepernick had a similar dream. Not only was not just that, play for the 49ers or the Packers. He got his wish. So it was interesting how everything worked out for Justin Herbert. Carr in the shotgun. Drops. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Ruggs. Right around the 25. I think they'll give him the 26. We'll see. Third down. Yeah, it looks like it'll be 3rd and 7. Come up on 5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. They're actually going to call it 3rd and 6. Oh, they gave him the 27-yard line. Carr in the shotgun now, an empty back. Oh, nope, never mind. Drake coming back to him. Looks like the Chargers are going to send the house. Carr's got to get the snap off. No, he's got to have to call a timeout. He was not liking what he was going to see, so trying to audible out of it. He couldn't, so go to timeout. AL wildcard game. I was really hoping that the Mariners would have gotten the wild card because they have been long overdue to make the playoffs, but they couldn't take care of business this weekend. So, it's not 1st and 10. You know, in the end, it's their own fault. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure coming. And he lost it! The ball's up for grabs. Who's got it? It looks like the Raiders fell back on it at the 15, but it's going to be 4th down. That looked like Joey Bosa coming in there, making the play. And let's see. Yep, that was Bosa. Hit his arm as he was about to throw it. Somehow the Raiders fell on it. I don't know how. So A.J. Cole will punt it away to Hill. And Hill, I don't know what the point that was. He stepped on the end line at the 40. Would have just been better off letting it go out of bounds. Look at earlier. Went into a lightning delay. We had lightning outside, and right now LA's got lightning inside. They'll take over up by 7 on your home for the NFL. Chargers taking over at the 40-yard line. As the defense coming up big. Joey Bosa with his 50th career sack. Congratulations. Chargers taking over the 40-yard line. Raiders catching a break as their own guy was able to fall on it, preventing them from starting at the Las Vegas 15 as Herbert gives it. This is Guyton. Left side, get up to the 50. He's got it up at 45-40 up to around the 39-yard line. Jalen Guyton on the end around will move the chains. Great job by Keenan Allen to pick up the block and then got another block. Chargers, 101 yards total offense compared to the Raiders, -5. Ouch back. Herbert in his shotgun. Play action, and he goes down! I'm trying to pick up the number. I couldn't see it. Okay, number 96 of the Raiders, that is... Darius Philon, ended up being a loss of 5 on the play. Herbert now in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Drops back, looking. Fires, pass is incomplete. Too high for Guyton. Third and 15, Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Gets it out to Jackson. Getting around the 40-yard line. Let's see what the Chargers do from here. Looks like they're going to send the punt team out. That's 41. And fake punt! It's Carno! It got incomplete. It was jarred loose. Was trying for Tevon Campbell. But even if he had caught it, it looked like he was going to be short. Chargers going to the bag of tricks. It just didn't work out. And even if he had caught it, he was going to be short as Renfro drilled him. They tried to go to the well. It didn't work out. So now the Raiders, great field position to start their drive at the 41. Might give that offense a little bit of a jump start. Carr's in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, looking. Oh, nope, we got a false start. Easy come, easy go. That's Leatherwood's the one who gave the false start. Now look at the fake punt. Yeah, even if he had caught it, it would have just changed field position. Carr under pressure. He's going to go down. And the first guy in there, number 99 of the Chargers, that is Jerry Tillery. I think would officially get the sack. End up being a 10-yard loss. Second and 25 now for the Raiders. Carr in the shotgun. Drops, looks. Not going to roll to his right. Looking. Pass is caught. That's Jacobs. He'll only get 2 on the play. He'll sit up third down. Coming up on the final minute here in the opening quarter. They're caught third and 22. Carr in the shotgun with an empty backfield. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes caught. That's Renfro. 35-40. It gets up to the 41-yard line, so just going to make it a little bit easier for A.J. Cole to punt. So after Chargers gifted them great field position, they were unable to do anything with it. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We played 15 minutes in Inglewood. Your score, Chargers 7, Raiders nothing here on your home for the NFL. Let's start second quarter here in Los Angeles. Starts on the 7-0 advantage. They forcing the Raiders to punt. Cole set the punt to Hill. The ball control in the first quarter. Chargers had it for over 10 minutes, generating 99 yards of offense, and the Raiders 0. The kicks away. Hill will fair catch it inside the 10. That's where Justin Herbert and crew will come back. Former Dayton quarterbacks, John Gruden, 83-85, Brandon Staley, 01-04. Brandon Staley, by the way, the Chargers coach, first year. And calls to Eckler. Up the middle, getting up to about the 14-yard line. Oh, sorry. LA-10. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back. Now handoff. Eckler getting about 2 on the play. Will set up third down. Look at Jonathan Abram. Last season, 8 penalties, 6 personal fouls. So far this year, nothing. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Fires, passes, incomplete. Just out of the reach. I think that was Williams. 81. Yep, Mike Williams. Just threw it a shade too high. Takes a little bit of touch off of that. He could have caught it, and he would have been gone. Long back out to punt it away. And it kicks away. Renfro return it from about the 25. Goes to the left side, gets up to the 30, gets up to the 40, gets taken down. And a late flag comes in. Did they get him by the collar? They might get the Chargers for horse collaring. And that's going to put the Raiders inside Charger territory if that's the case. Let's see. I got him. They call face mask? I'm assuming he meant horse collar. He got his head right inside the shoulder pad. And I think that's what they were calling. I don't think it was a face mask. I would not have called that. But I guess that's why I'm not a referee. Car behind center. And handoff. This is Jacobs, right side to about the 39. Finally getting some positive yardage and positive production from the offense. I don't know. He got his hand inside the shoulder pad. I maybe, but I don't know if I would have. Car behind center. Jacobs again up the middle, getting up to about the 36. Let's set up 3rd and 2. Carr in the shotgun. Gives it to Jacobs, and he goes nowhere. Ends up losing a yard. And we'll see what the Raiders do from here. About a 55-yarder for Daniel Carlson if that's the route they choose to go. He did hit a 55-yarder to send it to overtime in the last Monday night game the Raiders played in. But that was the final play of the game. I don't know if they go to him this early. It looks like they're going to go for it. Can't fault them. They're in no man's land. Too close to punt, too far for a field goal. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Fires pass is caught. That's Jacobs, and he's not going to get there. Don't even think he got back to the line of scrimmage, and the Chargers stopping the Raiders on 4th down. Chargers defense bolted up as they make a 4th down stop here on your home for the NFL. Back at Inglewood, Chargers defense making a stop on 4th down. As the Raiders still unable to do anything offensively. Chargers to take it over at the 37. Yeah, I think if you're gonna go for it on 4th down, you gotta go deep, especially when you're in the opponent side of the field. Take a shot, because otherwise you're just doing the opposition a favor. Herbert into shotgun, drops back, looking, pressure coming, pass is caught. That's Eckler up to about the 41-yard line. Second and 6 upcoming. Oh, they're actually going to call it 2nd and 5. Okay. Eckler, reception on every target so far this season. Herbert in the shotgun. And hand off to Jackson, and he's going to be thrown down for a huge loss. As that's Carl Nassib. Apologize for mispronouncing your last name when you made that big play against the Ravens, calling you Nassib. That ended up being a 7-yard loss. That's going to set up 3rd and long. As they would, all right, I caught 3rd and 8. And now the Chargers having to use a timeout. What am I doing? It's not 1st and 10. It's 3rd and 8. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming. He fires. Pass is caught by Allen, but he's going to be short. They're going to put it up close to the 44. Be 4th and 3. They're probably going to send out the punt team. I do not imagine this one being a fake. And just able to get the punt away. As Renfro muffed it! And it went out of bounds. And a big break for the Raiders as things could have gone from bad to worse. Raiders dodge a bullet there. 9:40 to go in the half. Still Chargers 7, Raiders nothing here on your home for the NFL. Back at SoFi Stadium, Raiders taking over at their 15 on the punt. Carr drops back. Pass is caught right around the 20. That looks like it's Ruggs. I'm just trying to expand this. See if that might help. You can barely see the letters because I have these 2 letters. Carr drops back, looking, fires off his back foot. That's incomplete. Now set up 3rd and 5. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back under pressure. Gets it off. Pass is caught. Right around the 40-yard line. That's Waller. That's going to move the chain. Oh, flag comes in. Let's see what happened. And unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense as Darren Waller getting called for taunting. What was... We're really going to flag that? My God. My God, that's Bush League. That is absolute Bush League. These taunting penalties. Are in the shotgun. Drops, looks, fires, passes. Incomplete. Too high for Waller. I'm really not liking the penalty, the taunt. It's just for a spike. That's Bush League. That is absolute Bush League. And with Carr in his shotgun, 2nd and 10. Drops back. Pressure coming. He fires. Has to throw it away. Gronk spikes every time. Yeah, I know, right? But they don't. I bet they don't call taunting on him. I mean, officiating the last 4 seasons and change has just been a joke. An absolute joke. I mean, let's just be honest. It's always been a joke. But it seems like since 2017, it's really been horrible. Carr in a shotgun empty backfield. Fires it. Pass is caught by Renfro, and he's going to be short. Gets it up to the 33-yard line. And A.J. Colby set the punt away. See, there's 15 yards make a difference. Gets the kick away. And bounce back. Hill's going to take it from the 12. It's up to about the 20-yard line. So, in the end, it doesn't do anything. And we'll step aside. Chargers take over when we come back here on your home for the NFL. Back in LA, Chargers taking over at 20 following the punt. 7:51 to go in the second quarter. Chargers took the opening drive for a touchdown. Ever since, we've been quiet. As Herbert will line up behind center. It looks like an I formation. And play action. Looking, fires, passes, caught right at the 30. And that's Williams. They're going to give it to 31. That's good enough for a first down. Herbert behind center. Calls to Eckler. Eckler in trouble. He's going to go down behind the 30-yard line. A flag comes in. And they're going to get the Raiders for face mask. That's going to give the Chargers a first down. That's on Cleveland Farrell. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Nearly twisted his neck. Coming up on 7 minutes to play here in the first half. And they're going to give it the 46, so it's a 15-yarder. Herbert behind center. Calls to Eckler, left side, getting it past midfield up to about the 46-yard line. From one side of the 50 to the other, the 46-yard line, so it would be an 8-yard gain. And we got a Raider down, number 20, that is. Damon Arnett. Second year out of Ohio State, has 2 tackles tonight. Being helped off the field. Justin Herbert, 62 completions outside the numbers, most in the NFL. He lines up behind center. Play action. Pressure coming. He gets it all. Passes caught. To the 20. To the 15. Down to about the 12-yard line. That's Jackson. Scratch that. That's number 82. Steven Anderson, the tight end. And he's going to get first and 10 at the 12. And he was left all alone. If that had been a wide receiver or a running back, I think he's in the end zone. Big guy doesn't have that much speed. Call to Eckler. Getting around the 10-yard line. Herbert in his shotgun, 2nd and 8. Drops, looking, swings it out to Jackson. Right side, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So 3rd down. Herbert in his shotgun, drops, looks, fires, passes, caught! Touchdown! Jared Cook! And he cooked up another 6 points for the Chargers. Found him in the back of the end zone. Point after kick up and good. 4:16 to go in the first half. Chargers now up 14-0 here on your home for the NFL. Chargers about to kick it off. They take a 2-touchdown lead on touchdown pass from Herbert to Jared Cook in the back of the end zone. The Raiders got to try to get something on this drive. The good news is they do get to start the second half of the football. Make something happen here. And maybe stop the Chargers again and build some momentum. Herbert with 4 passes to tight ends. Pass completions, I should say. 2 of them go for touchdowns. And getting up to about the 22-yard line. A flag flies. It's Barber. I make that Kenyon Drake. That's going to push him back. A holding penalty. The Raiders just not being able to catch a break here. Raiders total yards for the first 3 games, 471 yards per game tonight. They only have 40. They have trailed in each game this year as they start inside their 10 at the 8. Car behind center. And hand off to Jacobs. They'll get about, what they call it, 5. Car in the shotgun. Calls Jacobs coming up the left side. About the 20. Make that the 17. Set up 3rd and 1. Car behind center. Hand off. And, ooh, it's going to be close. Looks like they're going to give it to him. It went to the fullback. Get the number. That looks like it was Jacobs. Jacobs tonight, 8 carries, 20 yards. Being held to just 2.5 yards a carry. 2.5 to go in the first half. Car's in the shotgun. We got a stoppage of play. Could the Chargers be challenging this? They are. I don't know if they're going to win it. Let's take another look. I don't think they're going to win the challenge. Let's see. The Sky Cam is a terrible one. The Chargers are going to go ahead and challenge it anyway. They're thinking they stopped them. Let's listen in.
And yes, those were brazen. He put the game in his best player's hands in Justin Herbert, but he took us through the entire approach. I mean, the first quarter he was talking about. All of the decisions to go for it in 2 for 2 in the first half, to go up 14. I mean, he has an insatiable appetite for the details and the communication with his team to understand how they're going to win.
What does this have to do with the rolling on the field?
It's not just the defensive side of the ball either. No, it's the offensive side is incredible as far as his background, having been a college quarterback, had really gotten his pro coaching career started on the offensive side of the ball, then transitioning back to defense. I mean, it really does give him a global perspective of how to manage a football team, a football game, individual players. Justin Herbert himself, it's incredible.
Just 5 years ago, he's the defensive coordinator at Division III John Carroll for the Blue Streaks. Played at Don Shula Stadium, and now he calls $5 billion SoFi Stadium his home.
And here's a verdict. Oh! Well, I'm eating some crow there. Now, here's the thing. Do the Raiders dare go for it? I don't think so. I'd be pretty ballsy if they. I mean, they're down 14. It could be a momentum changer, but if you failed, you might have done yourself in. So. And it looks like they're going to send out the punting unit. And they're going to punt it away. And Hill from the 30. Looks like he called fair catch. Chargers 31. Chargers 10 first downs to the Raiders 1. And he swings it out to Keenan Allen. 2 yards on the play, we'll call it. So 2nd and 8. Herbert in the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes caught up around the first down marker. It looks like Eckler. It is Eckler, and that's going to be a first down. And we hit the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the first half. Chargers up 14 on your home for the NFL. Two minutes left in the opening half. Chargers looking to go up big. They have it right now at the 41. Herbert in the shotgun. Calls to Eckler. Eckler to the right side, getting it up to midfield. He's past midfield up. It's around the 47 of Vegas, and he's going to move the chains. I got to give him the 48. Oh, no, 47, sorry. Herbert dropping back, fires, passing complete, drive for Eckler. Ooh, that was an ugly pass. Oh, his arm was hit. That's why Crosby got a piece of Herbert's arm. Herbert in his shotgun. Pressure coming. He gets it off. Pass is caught by Cook. Right around the 43. That's up 3rd and 6. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught. And getting the first down. It's like Allen. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Parham. Parham up to the 25. Around the 24-yard line. That's going to move the chains. I'm going to say the 23. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Scrambles, fires, passes, caught right at the marker. That's Guyton. They're going to get just a yard short. It's up 2nd and 1. And Chargers take a timeout with 33 seconds. Thunderstorm in my area, so my stream can cut out at any time. Oh, it is close. It's going to caught the 13. Herbert drops back, fires, passes, caught, touchdown! That's Eckler! And the Chargers up in the ante here. It's now 20-0. As Fiscano for the extra point. And it's good. 29 seconds to go in the first half. It's Chargers 21. Raiders nothing on your home for the NFL. Herbert 20-25 tonight. 3 touchdown passes in the last drive. Herbert 7 of 8, 58 yards and a touchdown. And Chargers will kick it off. As Drake from the goal line, getting it out to the left side, about the 30-yard line. See if the Raiders try to go for some points before the half, or they just say, forget it. Just use halftime to regroup. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, passes, tipped. Incomplete as Fackrell got a hand on it. Yeah, it's Kyler Fackrell. Trying for Brian Edwards. 21 seconds to go. Carr in the shotgun. Calls to Jacobs, and we got flags flying everywhere. Raiders just struggling here with penalties in the first half. This one's a false start. It's on Leatherwood again. John Gruden now wishing that he was back in the booth instead of on the sideline. Raiders 6 penalties, 53 yards. Chargers just 2 penalties for 20. And call left side to Jacobs. Able to move up for 2 yards. And I think that the Raiders are just going to say, let's just go to the locker room. Good news is they will receive the second half kickoff. Bad news is they're receiving it down 21-0. Halftime in Los Angeles. It's 21-0 on your home for the NFL. Halfway home in LA, as even a weather delay could not slow down the Chargers in the first half of 21-0. Here's the stat line for the first half. Chargers with 15 first downs. Raiders just 1 touchdown. Chargers running 41 total plays. Raiders just 24. Chargers with 248 yards of offense. Raiders just 51. Chargers 170 yards passing to the Raiders 30. Chargers with 78 rushing yards. Raiders just 21. Raiders hurting themselves with penalties in the first half. 6 for 53 yards versus the Chargers 2 for 20. Chargers held the ball 19 minutes, 10 seconds to the Raiders 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's take a look at next week, what's on tap. Thursday night, Rams take on the Seahawks. Both teams try to keep pace in the NFC West with the Arizona Cardinals. I was trying to think for a second. Then Sunday we head overseas. The Jets take on the Falcons in London. First London series game in 2 years. That's at 9:30 on NFL Network. And Sunday, some big matchups. Early on, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers taking on Joe Burrow and the upstart Bengals. What could be a statement game early on. A battle of division winners from the 2020 take field in D.C. as Saints take on the football team. And in the later games, the highlighted game was the Giants and the Cowboys. Giants fresh off a win yesterday. Cowboys upset the Panthers. Sunday Night Football, we got AFC Championship rematch between the Bills and Chiefs. And on Monday night, Colts and Ravens go at it. I might have that. I might not. We'll see. About to start the second half. Chargers holding a 21-0 advantage. Good news for the Raiders, they do get the ball to start the second half. But they have not been able to do anything offensively. Up to just one first down in the first half. So they are the last remaining unbeaten in the AFC. The kick's away. It's returnable by Drake. It's up to the 10. It's up to the 20, about the 22-yard line. You know, the last unbeaten team in the AFC. The Broncos lost to the Ravens yesterday 23-7. Right now, the Raiders and the Cardinals are the only undefeated teams left. Right now, that's at stake as Carr's in the shotgun. Drops, looks, fires, passes, caught. Met up almost immediately was Jacobs. Play made by number 43, the Chargers, Michael Davis. End up losing a yard. Nope, there's a no gain. Carr in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops, looking, pressure coming. He's in trouble. Gets away. Rolling to his left. Looking, fires, passes, caught. And a late flag coming in is number 17 of the Raiders. That is Willie Snead with the catch. And are they going to get the Chargers for a late hit? And it would be on Nasir Adderley if that's the case. Yes, they are going to get him for a late hit. A great job by Snead. Or was it helmet to helmet? Well, regardless, they call a personal foul, and it's a first down. Snead's going to have to come out of the game for a little bit. That puts it into Chargers territory. Call to Jacobs going to left side. Breaks a tackle. Only able to get 2 on the play. Carr in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. And, oh, did they get the Chargers jumping? Yes, they did. That's going to be on Wasu. It's going to make it 2nd and 3 from the 41. Carr in the shotgun. Now an empty backfield. Up, now Jacobs comes back. Drops back, looking. Now rolling to his right. Fires, passes, caught. That's Waller right around the 33. Good enough to move the chains. Carr behind center on 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs pushing. We'll have a first down around 22. I'm going to call it 23. Carr behind center. Hand off to Jacobs, plowing left side. Now it's up to the 22-yard line. Raiders had only one first down the whole first half. They now have 4 on this drive alone. Carr in this shotgun, now an empty backfield. Drops back, looking, fires, passes caught. That's Renfro, slips a tackle, gets close to the first down. Looks like not quite. Call it 3rd and 1. Renfro tonight, 3 catches for 27 yards. And Carr going to sneak it. He's going to get the first down at the 12-yard line. And now we got a Charger down. 99. That is Tillery. We'll step aside. Just over 11 minutes to go in the third. Chargers 21, Raiders nothing on your home for the NFL.
I'll just talk about the running backs. We got Aiden. I'm glad my life is.
Back in Los Angeles, Raiders putting up a drive to start off the second half. As they're now at the LA 12. After just getting 1 first down the entire first half, they now have 5 on this drive. And Carr's in the shotgun. Kenyon Drake now in the backfield. And drops back, looking, pressure coming from behind. He's going to go down. And Fackrell on the sack. Lost 3 on the plays. He came from behind. Dropped. They eluded the pressure. We ran to his right, but Fackrell was right there behind him. Second and 13. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Jacobs. Up. Diving around the 10-yard line. A 5 on the play. Will be 3rd and 8 upcoming. Raiders' current drive, 10 plays, 68 yards. Taking up close to 6 minutes of time. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Steps up. Fires. Passes. Caught. Touchdown. That's Renfro, and the Raiders are on the board. So after doing nothing offensively in the first half, the Raiders coming out in the second half punching. We'll see how the defense does. Point after by Carlson. Snap, kick, up, and good. Raiders finally getting on the board. Score now. Chargers 21. Raiders 7 with 9:01 to go in the third. Here on your home for the NFL. Raiders starting off the second half with a touchdown drive with 78 yards. After not even getting that in the entire first half. So let's see if this puts a spark in their potential Raider comeback, or was that just points to avoid the shutout? Carlson tees it up. And here's the kick. And Roundtree will return it from the 3. It's up to the 15. Breaks the tackle, getting up to the left side, 25. And tripped up around the 27-yard line. Herbert behind center. Calls to Eckler up the gut. Getting up to about the 33-yard line. Renfro tonight, 4 catches, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Second and 4, Herbert behind center. Calls to Eckler again, right side. Struggling to get to the first down marker. Looks like they're going to give it to him. First and 10, Herbert behind center. Play action, looking, fires the heave off the hands of Allen. Oh, that's going to set up second down. I think he zinged it in there a little too hard. And Allen could not get a hold of it. Allen Knight targeted 7 times, has 5 catches for just 23 yards. Second and 10, Herbert. Hands off, this is Eckler. Up to about the 45. A scratch that's Roundtree. So third and manageable. Herbert in his shotgun on 3rd and 2. And handoff, Roundtree, and he goes nowhere. Tried to go to the left side, but he was met up almost immediately as 42 came in for the Raiders. That is Corey Littleton. Nowhere to go. The Raiders defense making it. And now the Chargers going for it on 4th down. Herbert's pass caught. That's cooking. He's going to get the first down. This time they will convert on 4th down. And that was quite a gamble there, because if they failed, Raiders having a great field position, but this time around, they convert and move the chains. Herbert behind center on 1st and 10. Play action. Looking. Fires off his back foot, incomplete. Trying for Parham. The pressure was coming. .536 to go in the 3rd. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops, fires past the knockdown. That may have been Crosby. Yes, it appears it was. Yep, it almost came down with it, actually. Could have done it. And the Raider faithful representing strong here in LA tonight. That's 3rd and 10. Herbert in the shotgun drops back. Pressure coming. He's going to go down. Well, now they're going to take him down. Call it dead around the LA 46. Let's see who got him. And it was number 96. That is Villain again. As Long just able to get the punt off. And takes a Charger bounce. Was touched at the 19, and I think that's where they're going to put it. Raiders offense back to work. Still down 14 on your home for the NFL. Raiders back to work. 4:39 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if they can engineer another touchdown drive. Coming in this game, the Raiders averaging 471 yards per game. First 3 games, passing yards close to 380 tonight. Only 109 yards of offense so far. And just 73 in the air. Carr was in an empty backfield shotgun, getting out to Jacobs. Stays on his feet, gets close to the marker. Not quite there. It's up 2nd and 1. Carr on the last drive, 6 of 6, 46 yards. And with a 10-yard touchdown pass to Renfro. 2nd and 1 upcoming. Carr in the shotgun, drops back, looking, fires the heat! It's caught! Rugged at the 23. A flag is down, though. Someone will be called for interference, but who? And they're going to get the Chargers for interference. That's Asante Samuel Jr. And let's see. Oh, by the way, it actually was incomplete, but I thought it was caught. I apologize for that, but either way, it's at the LA 27 with the penalty. I mean, it fooled me. And the call is nowhere to go. I didn't catch the number. That was Jacobs or someone else. That was Peyton Barber. No gain. Carr tonight, 14 of 20, 107 yards and a touchdown. And he's in the out up behind center. Play action, pressure coming, steps up, fires, passes caught. That's Waller inside the 10. And I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever was said seemed to have lit a fire under the Raiders' ass. Because now that offense is moving the ball. Coming up on 2.5 to play here in the third. Calls to Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs to about the 4-yard line. It'll set up 2nd and goal. Yeah, the Raiders having a strong showing tonight in LA. I mean, they probably still have a strong following in Los Angeles despite having not been in Los Angeles for over a quarter of a century. Carr in a shotgun. Under pressure, he has to throw it. And, well, let's see. Was he? Looks like they're just going to let it ride. 3rd and goal. Third and goal. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires corner of the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Darren Waller. And the Raiders are back in this game. Hard to believe this team struggled in the first half because in the third quarter they looked like a completely different team. As Carlson for the point after. And snap, kick, up, and good. Raiders coming out punching in the third quarter is now 14 unanswered. We'll head to the break with 1:44 to go in the third. It's Chargers 21. Raiders 14 on your home for the NFL. The Raiders finding new life here in the third quarter. They now tallied 14 unanswered. And the Raider fans who were silent in the first half have come to life here in the third quarter. We'll see how their defense responds. And Carlson will kick it off. And Roundtree from about the 3. Coming back to the right side. Trying to get up to the 15-yard line. He might have. The Raiders 3-0 start since 1990. 1990 in Los Angeles. Lost the AFC Championship game to the Bills. Well, got embarrassed. 2002 in Oakland. Got to the Super Bowl where they got embarrassed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now 2021 in Las Vegas. So 3-0 in 3 different cities. The last 31 years alone. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops, fires, passes, caught. That's Allen. Get up to about the 24. So 2nd and 1. Herbert behind center. Calls to Eckler. And he'll get the first down right around the 26-yard line. I'll make that Roundtree. And could be the final play of the third quarter. Herbert behind center. And a flea flicker. Herbert going to heave! And who was he throwing that one to? Tried to catch the Raiders off guard with the flea flicker. I don't know. It looked like the receiver stopped mid-route. So it looked like a miscommunication. I didn't see who it was. 2nd and 10. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops, looks, fires, passes, caught. That's Cook up to the 40 to about the 43-yard line. It's going to move the chains. And that may be the final play of the third quarter right there. Let's see. Herbert might run one more play here. A flag flies. That's going to be the end of the quarter. Will it be 1st and 10 or 1st and 5? That'll be 1st and 5. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Oh, man, not yet. One more second. And now that's the end of the third quarter. Ready or not, the fourth quarter is upcoming. We've played 45 minutes. It's Chargers 21, Raiders 14 here on your home for the NFL. $15 minutes left. The Raiders in the third quarter flipped the switch. 14 unanswered points pulled them within 7. In a game that looked like they were going to be losing control of. The Chargers will start the 46. First and 5 following an offside penalty. Herbert behind center. And up the middle. About 2 on the play. And that was Roundtree. Remaining cornerbacks for the Raiders, Casey Hayward, 5'11", Nate Hobbs, 6'1". There's another one that was 5'9". Roundtree with the call, and he'll get a first down up to about the 48 of Las Vegas. Herbert will be behind center. Raiders look like they're going to bring the heat. They are. Herbert under pressure fires the heave. Incomplete. Let's try it for Williams. Looks like he threw that one just a little bit too high. Let's take a look. Yeah, even if he had caught it, he would have been out of bounds. Looked like a Raider player was hurt on the play, but he's jogging off the field on his own power. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes. Incomplete. Too high for Eckler. Set up 3rd and 10. As Navzib will coming in with the pressure, it looked like he just let it get away from him. I like how ESPN keeps showing the shots of the Raider fans. It's like, all right, we get it. Their presence has been known in Los Angeles. Herbert in his shotgun drops back. Pressure coming. Fires. Passes. Tipped. And incomplete. As number 25 getting a piece of it for the Raiders. That is Trayvon Manning. Morig, excuse me. And that's going to force a Charger punt. And don't look now. The Raiders could be coming back to tie it up. They had one epic comeback on Monday night already this year. Could they have another? Long set to punt it away. So he had 2 punts inside the 20 tonight. Renfro will return it from inside the 10 and up to about the 14-yard line. Will we be in for another Monday night thriller? 13:26 to go in the 4th. It's Chargers 21, Raiders 14, and we're not going to commercial break. We're staying right here. And the 14, Carr behind center. Drops back, looking. Fires the heave! It's caught! Runs! Inside Charger territory! Oh my goodness! Oh, a thing of beauty by Derek Carr. "51-yard reception. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, fires, passes, caught. That's Jones. Jones to the 30. Well, maybe make that the 31. $12:15 to go in the game. Oh, they actually did get to the 30. I was right. 2nd and 5. Carr behind center. Hand off to Jacobs. Over to the right side, getting about a yard. It's a 3rd and 4. Make that 3rd and 3. There's plenty of time. If they have to kick a field goal, they can, but I'm sure they would love to get a touchdown right here, right now. Carr in the shotgun. And it looks like the Raiders have to burn a timeout. As Derek Carr in the first half, 7 of 13 for 52 yards. Second half, 11 of 12 for 132 and 2 touchdowns. Meanwhile, the Chargers offense able to move the ball, but not able to do anything with it. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Pressure coming. He goes down. And number 95 of the Chargers, that is Christian Covington. It's a 7-yard loss. And now let's see what John Gruden does. The field goal is an option. There is enough time. And that's what they're doing. They're going to send Carlson out for a 52-yarder. Snap. Kick. Up. And no! He hooked it to the left. So the Chargers catch a break. Had the distance, but not the accuracy. Just over 10 minutes to go in the game. Chargers still up by 7 on your home for the NFL. Excuse me.
Was the best in his career. Would say
10:38 to go in the game. Chargers catching a break after Carlson missed it from 52. And Herbert now behind center on 1st and 10. Calls to Eckler and he gets maybe a yard. It's up 2nd and 9. I don't know why I put 3 down when it's the 4th quarter. They're at the 43. They weren't at 30. They were at the 42. They weren't at 30. I'm sorry. Herbert behind center. Calls to Eckler up the middle. Getting up to about the 49-yard line. Set up 3rd and 3. And this could be a critical 3rd down here. Oh, they're actually calling it 3rd and 2. Did he get the midfield? No. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops, looks, fires, passes. Was it caught? No, it's not. Tried for Keenan Allen. And a 3-and-out by the Chargers. So let's take a look. Yeah. Good call. I mean, he probably tried to sell, like, hey, I caught it. And the ref's like, not a chance. And the Chargers looking like they're going to go for it. This year, they're 3 for 3 on 4th down. Chargers offense, so not counting the fake punt. This would be a big 4th down conversion here. Herbert in the shotgun. Drops, looking, fires, passes. Caught! That's Cook! That's a 1st down! Around the 37. .848 to go in the 4th. As Herbert play action gets it out to Allen. Gets about 4 on the play, we'll call it. So 2nd and 6. Herbert in the shotgun. Calls to Eckler. Left side, getting up to the 30, about the 27. And that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Now the Chargers offense starting to come to life after being quiet the 3rd quarter. Herbert in the shotgun. Calls the Roundtree, getting it past 25 up to about the 20-yard line. Still pushing the pile. Did he get? Not quite to the 1st down marker, but it'll be set 2nd and 1. Roundtree just would not go down. Herbert behind center. And they'll give it to Roundtree. And looks like they're going to give it to him. Herbert behind center on 1st and 10. Drops back, looking. Now he's going to take off and run with it. 15, slides down to the 10-yard line. He's going to be marked at the 11. We just passed the 6-minute mark in the game. Chargers get a touchdown here. Give him a little bit of insurance. Herbert tonight, 25 of 38, 222 yards and 3 touchdowns. 4th one here could do wonders for the Chargers. Herbert behind center. And a handoff to Eckler, left side, 10-5, touchdown! Austin Eckler and the Chargers up the ante to 27-14. Almost said 14 points, but not yet. Went to the left side. Went in for a touchdown. Vizcaíno for the point after. Snap, kick, up, and good. Chargers deflating a little bit of the Raiders' momentum there. 5:20 to go in the game. Chargers 28, Raiders 14 on your home for the NFL. Chargers getting a much-needed insurance touchdown to make it 28-14. The Raiders got to do something on this drive. They got to get into the end zone. Now the field goal's out of the equation. 5:20 to go, and the kick is away. Chargers, the Raiders touchback. I feel like if they scored quick enough, they may not even need an onside kick. Carr in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Renfro. I don't know if they can give him the 30-yard line. I'll say it for now. 5-yard gain. Two timeouts left. Anything over 3 minutes to go, or 3:15, I'll call it. I say they could kick it off and trust their defense. Carr in an empty backfield. That's incomplete. The pressure was coming. But if there's less than 3 minutes left, they score a touchdown. I say they got to onside kick it. Van burnt that timeout. I could have said, it's before the 2-minute warning, trust your defense. That's not the case. Carr in the shotgun on 3rd and 5. And I will say this is 4-down territory because, again, you don't have that third timeout. Carr drops back, fires, passes, caught. but he's going to be stopped just short. And that was Brian Edwards, the MNF hero, last time out. And I gotta say, you gotta go for it. This is the game right here. Carr behind center. Play action. Fires passes caught. That's Renfro up to the 42. Make that the 37. And move the chains. I have to think Derek Carr's got to take shots deep. 4 minutes to go. He's in the shotgun. He drops. Looking, fires the heave. Just too far for Ruggs. A little too much arm strength on it. Oh, yeah. And we must have missed something. And the Chargers getting flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going on Bosa. And I really don't even... First of all, I don't know what even happened. Second of all, that bad time to take a penalty. I know someone's going to be like, well, when is it a good time to take a penalty? Well, never, but certainly there was a bad time. Carr in the shotgun, drops, under pressure, stepping up, he'll get about a yard. Now coming up on 3.5 to play here. Carr in the shotgun with an empty backfield. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, intercepted! Up to the 35 to the 40. That might do it. All right, number 33, that is Derwin James Jr. Okay, go ahead. That may have been the game-sealing interception, so you can celebrate this turnover. Because as I said, if it was a game-sealing turnover or a touchdown, you can celebrate it. Was trying for Waller. The Raiders tried to make it interesting, but in the end, they just couldn't catch up. Chargers at the 44. Herbert behind center. Calls that go left side. He's going to the 50. The 40. Up to about the 35-yard line. At this point, Chargers just looking to run the clock. Raiders have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. That's only going to do so much. Herbert behind center, calls to Eckler. And slipping away, still slipping up to about the 32-yard line. Let's see if the Raiders want to use their timeout. And it looks like they will. Play clock's running. Stops Austin Eckler. A productive night on the ground. And the Raiders did indeed use their first timeout. Herbert behind center. 2nd and 6. Calls the Roundtree. Getting it up to about the 29-yard line. And it looks like the Raiders are going to call their final timeout. Third and 3. .29 is a first down. Will officially seal the deal. Herbert behind center. Calls the Roundtree left side. A flag goes down and no play. Now 3rd and 8. Herbert behind center. Calls the Roundtree. He's going to go nowhere. In fact, he's going to lose 2 on the play. I think the Chargers got what they needed to do. Done. Chew up the clock. Made the Raiders use all their timeouts. A 2-minute warning. Chargers up 14 on your home for the NFL. Chargers looking to put the finishing touches on their 3rd victory of the year and hand the Raiders their first loss of the season. Leaving the Cardinals as the only unbeaten team left. Yesterday, the Panthers and Broncos were handed their first loss. They're going to send out this Kano. 54-yard try. We're along 47 yards. Here's the thing. This can be blocked and taken back for a touchdown, so they got to make sure they at least get the kick off. From 54 yards. Oh! And it was a pooch kick. And it bounced. The Raiders are going to have to return it up to about the 10-yard line. Well, that was well played. It took a Charger bounce. So the Raiders, they cannot waste any time. They gotta move and move fast. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Fires passes incomplete. So it was trying for Waller. At this point, the Raiders have got to utilize the sideline. Do some deep outs or corner routes, something. Middle of the field should not be an option. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Now has to run and slide. I don't know why you did that. They got to hurry it back up. Third and 7 upcoming. Carr drops back. Looking. Fires deep. That is incomplete. And now 4th down upcoming. .75 seconds left. Carr in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Has to step up. Fires passes. Incomplete. And that will do it. The Chargers can tack it on. And they'll get their first win on TSR. While the Raiders are going to fall to 1-3. Next Monday night, Colts, Ravens, Baltimore. Ravens looking to go to 4-1 and keep pace with the Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, hard to believe I'm actually saying that. Bengals in the AFC North race. Herbert take a knee. He'll have to do it one more time. Meanwhile, the Raiders will fall to 3-1. Chargers now 3-1. They're 2-0 in the division, so they'll have the AFC West lead. The Raiders, meanwhile, will go to 0-1, so they'll probably fall to 3rd. Broncos, one loss was out of the division. They're 0-0, so they'll probably be in 2nd. As this game is now final. The final here in Los Angeles, Chargers 28, Raiders 14. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Kyle the Fanatic signing off.